The bad news of crypto. My name is Wayne.
And my name is Manish.
And if you like money and crypto, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Just give us a while. Let me just check what. Okay, guys. So today, the summer of Seneca Lake, the largest Finger Lakes in upstate New York, is usually a time of boating, fishing, swimming. But Bitcoin has been in this state, and it was a currency, basically a digital form of money with no actual bills or coins, but mining it and earning it requires massive high performance computers. Then the computers earn small rewards of Bitcoin by verifying transactions in the currency that are occurring in the internet and the globe. And at Greenwich, the computer operates 24 by 7, burning through the astounding amount of real energy and producing real pollution while collecting virtual currency. At Greenwich Plant House, they are using at least 8,000 computers and looking to install more, meaning they will have to burn more natural gas to produce more energy. While they are currently using natural gas fired up in plants in Greenwich, they are it's not as problematic as coal, but what they did was they purchased 150 acres and in 2014 and converted that into natural gas and started to generate enough power to start to use that for mining. So Manish, if we can look into it.
Yeah, this is some news that, yeah, it's proving that the Bitcoin mining is not energy efficient. The lady who's living near to the lake, she mentioned the lake is so warm, you feel like you are in a hot tub. I'm not sure, and it's this is the situation with the 8,000 computer mining bitcoins. Just imagine when this grown up, then
Mm.
this hot tub become a boiling water. No, yeah.
Yeah, so that's all I have in the news today. So Manish, over to you.
All right, so fast your news
Yeah,
over.
just one. Today is a bit quiet. I
Be
didn't
quiet, be
get to
quiet. There
see
is
much things that
no
is
much tweet from the billionaires and millionaires. No much tweet, and the
nothing.
market also
Everything
quite
seems
quiet.
quiet.
But I have something interesting to share today.
Awesome.
So
So
since it's
while
the
Manish sets
yeah.
that up, do join us daily live on YouTube and Facebook, 9 p.m. Singapore time and 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you like money and crypto, make sure to smash that like and subscribe button. Manish, over to you. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Since this is a week of cake and it's a week of dessert, so I'm going to share something sweet today. Um, as you guys are aware that we are doing some staking on a cake, and we have almost invested uh, close to. I don't try to share this. It's 4,200 USD. We have shared it, and we own somewhere around 276 cake, and just started staking the syrup pool, I think an hour back, and we have earned this many cake. So let's see how, let's go to the calculation and see how you can earn a passive income by using this staking on a pancake. Guys, just to let you know, the pancake yesterday it was $13.45, but in just 1 days, I think it's 10% up. So let's calculate. Let me take you through the calculator here and just calculate per month how much passive income we are going to generate by using staking or by this syrup pool. So yeah, here I have already calculated using 1,000 USD, and 1,000 USD, if you are using it cake probably, and term, if you use it for 30 days, we're going to get it around $60 per month. So $60 is a USD, and you are going to get around 3 cake per month. So 3 cake is worth of $60 per month, and yearly you are going to get is around 732. So which is, I think it comes around 73.27% annually. None of the bank gives this much of interest, right? So I think it's a good deal. Okay, let's see the amount which we have invested in a syrup pool is 4206. How much money is going to give us in a month? Okay. All right. So you can see $253 per month we are going to get in by using this amount 4206. And in a year, I'm going to get it around 3082, which is worth of 203 cakes. So it's interesting, right? It's kind of passive income where you sleep and you earn money. What else you need it? Okay, so this is for monthly. You have other part as well. The interesting part is compounding. Compounding means if whatever cake per month you are earning it, you are putting back for the staking. So in that case, you are going to get 4,540. Means the amount what you are investing, you are going to make it double here. And yes, you are going to make it double. And also the percentage, if your cake rate goes up, there also you're going to make money. So it's like a win-win situation, guys. Monthly earning as well as your cakes are growing. So definitely you are going to get a kind of bonus in a year end, and apart from that you will have some kind of monthly income. So similar to that, if you make this money, or if you make your investment amount to 10 grand, let's see how much is going to come. All right. So monthly, if you invest around 10,000 US dollar, you are going to get it around 620 monthly earning and $10,000 in a year. So which is quite huge. If I remove compounding, then you're going to get $7,327, which is
Right.
huge. So I think you should consider uh, going for a setup pool, which is staking. But I would suggest it's not a financial advice. Probably you should do your own kind of research here, and then you can start putting your money in a setup pool. But for us, we found it very, very interesting, and it's a way to earn a passive income. So hopefully this video helps. Yeah. All right, Wayne, that's all I have it.
Yeah.
So this is the
so
calculator
so
I want to
myself,
share.
right. So myself and Manish is actually using this one of these strategy to actually work two things. One is make it like a property, right? You own a property house, you
Yeah,
buy it at 100,000, it goes up to 200,000 in the
yeah,
bull market, as well as renting out the house. So that money that we rent out the house, assuming that you put $10,000 to purchase these cakes, right, and put them for staking. The rest of the money on top of the $10,000 we will put into the 50-40-10, which is 50% Bitcoin, 40% in the asset portfolio. So that's something that we will be coming out as a formula, but it's what we are doing. Again, this is not financial advice. We are just sharing exactly what we do.
yeah. And,
So
and if you want to further research on what are the staking providers, go through this stakingrewards.com and just click on the staking provider. You'll be able to see a list of provider which provides staking. So you can see, you can do your further own research, how much money you are going to get it. And probably after spending a couple of days, you will come up with your own formula where and which platform you invest it, and you can get you can generate more passive income. So you have a provider list here. You have a DeFi list where you can directly invest on a staking. You have an exchange. All the popular exchange will be listed down here. You have a Kraken. You have a Coinbase. So just browse through this website. This is quite interesting. It's not only for the calculator. The calculator gives a really clear view how much
Mm,
monthly and annually we are going to get it. And before you
right.
start investing it, you can plan here how much money you want to invest, and how much monthly returns you are expecting it. Everything you can plan it here. and you can go. And those who want to know how to put your money and how to invest in a setup pool, probably I think the video we have recorded, Wayne, we are going to upload it to YouTube, right? Probably after the. Hello, Wayne? Can... Hello, Wayne?
Yeah, Manish, sorry. I think because you were breaking up a bit, there's some your network. Maybe
Oh,
we will stop sharing and I'll move on to the next section. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Much better now. Yeah.
Hmm.
All right, guys. So let me just move on to the next portion, which is the right on the fear. So currently now we are looking at about 20 this week, slightly a bit on the the kind of a fear that is happening in the market. But the narrative of the news actually seems to be a bit more bullish this week. But somehow it's going to be stagnant all the way until most likely we will foresee this in sometime in 18th of July, where and 20 between 18 to 21, where I think one of the EFTs will actually be unlocked. There will be some money that will be coming in into Bitcoin, and we start to see that movement in the marketplace. And also for the 21, there will be a conversation between the CEO of Twitter as well as the CEO of um, uh, yeah, Tesla, right? Elon Musk. So they will be having a conversation. So maybe from that environmental issues, certain narrative of the fear, uncertainty, and doubt would be clarified, and things would be better. Now, on the stock market side of things, again, there's cheap money that's being pumped into the market. The 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 federal government is actually printing money, so it's cheaper to actually acquire cash, and so you get a lot of fiat money into the corporate company. So there's a lot of inflation, and money is being poured into all asset class. So you look at real estate, bonds have actually doubled in the last month. We have a rise in gold, also a few percentage. So metals, commodities, real estate, stock markets. So the companies, corporations are also up by um, maybe about 5x, and crypto. So money is moving out into the system. Will it the bubble pop? That's what it's yet to be seen, and that's what we are keeping eyes on. And then we look at the today, good, nice sea of green. Again, you can see that Bitcoin is about holds about 50% of the marketplace. Ethereum is about close to about 20%. So there's 70% in the crypto space. Like I always mention, 10,000 cryptocurrencies, 384 exchanges, and about $1.4 trillion being poured into the crypto space. And you have 30% of all the rest of the coins. So like the coin that Manish spoke about, the cake, it's one of these 30%.
Yep.
Let me move into the top 10. So from this website, you can see there's 1.4 trillion, like I mentioned, 384 exchanges, 10,000 over coins. The dominance, of course, is Bitcoin and Ethereum. So Bitcoin is the mother of all. If it moves down, it takes along with all the other coins for a very simple reason. Most of the coins they learn from Bitcoin, right? So there's always this thing called fork, FORK, which means duplicate. So it's all about duplication. With of course a different angle, because they always try to improve. They try to learn from the past, and then you have all this proof of work, proof of stake, and many more to come. So let's look at Bitcoin. In the last 24 hours, it's up by 2.26. Ethereum is up by 4.36. USDT is down by 0.06. BNB is up by 7.23. Cardano is up by 2.46. XRP is up by 1.76. Dogecoin is up by 1.16. USD coin is down by 0.07. Polkadot is up by 4.80. Uniswap is up by 16.20. And of course, Solana, we are as one of our favorite coins, is up by 2.51. Let me move on to the year. So this part of the segment, I always like to look at the year, and it just gives you it doesn't give you a myopic uh, viewpoint, because it just tells you that looking at the crypto space, in a year, Bitcoin is up by 276. You have Ethereum almost close to 1,000%. BNB coins 1,009%. So definitely it's one of the winners in all the other four asset classes that has been there for the last maybe since the stock market opened 1920s, right? So BNB coins 1900, Cardano 1000, Dodge of course 9000 over percent, and is one of the top in the market for being a joke of a coin. Uh, Polkadot 300 over percent and Uniswap 300 over percent. Solana, of course, is one of the good winners, known as the Ethereum killer, is up by 4,624%. For some of you, okay, we have the website, right? The website is up, so do check some of the links. Most of the how-tos are in here, as
Mhm.
well as something that I wanted to show. Let me just go to the root zone YouTube. So if you head down here, most of the how-tos that what Manish is saying can be found under Learn and Cryptocurrency Investing. The rest of the playlist, of course, is more on the live, right? So
Yeah, and probably
one more thing that
regarding
we
that,
also start to learn. So once you actually see the news, once you know about the news, the narrative, always come back and check the confirmed transactions per day under blockchain.com, because it tells you exactly what is happening in terms of action. So if you look today, there is some bias that is coming in compared to yesterday. Yesterday, was 171K, right, of transactions, but today went up. So you can see that this transaction is actual transaction that correlates back to the Bitcoin current price. So keep that in mind, because you don't want to be swayed by the news. What they call it as sell on the rumors, right? Buy the news and sell the rumors, right? So you want to really look what are the billionaires, millionaires are doing if you know their wallet address. And Manish, of course, and myself, we have some of those millionaires wallet, because that's the whole intent of blockchain. There's no such thing as privacy. If you know, you can just always monitor these whales and see what they are actually doing versus what the news is saying. So yeah, so that's all I have today. We can Manish, do you have anything
yeah.
on your side?
No, I was just saying that, okay, regarding that pancake, regarding the syrup pooling, we are going to upload a video. We have already recorded by this evening. We are working on an edit part and probably will be uploading it soon. So those who want to know how to do a pancake in staking, just will be out soon.
Yeah.
All right. So guys, question time.
Yeah. So if you have any questions, guys, on today's presentation, do let us know. If any questions you want us to cover, we will actually get that. I do apologize for some technical issues. I'm not too sure why today Manish site is having a network issue. Manish, you can see right on your site, it's
Yeah, I can
yellow.
see. I can see. No issues.
Yeah. So I'm not too sure what's up today. So if in the tech world, you guys should know, right? Murphy's law. So
Yeah.
myself and Manish will go and check out what's happening. That we have Dave is asking Ethereum. What do you want to know about Ethereum, Dave? Dominance currently now is about 20%. Oh, Ethereum has had a $100 million dump. Yeah, that's good. So that we can acquire more coins. You mean dump as in the whale dumped the 100 million coins, or he dumped money into Ethereum? Either ways, what we look at is the opportunity. Shooting up, of course, it's a bit subjective, James, because for a simple reason. Not not dumb, right? So he's actually buying. So I have to go and check on another website to look at the actual purchase, because like I said, when we look at the news, we also have to verify with the data. Um, and yes, a lot of people are moving their money into Ethereum. In terms of signal, I don't see a signal. I don't see a signal in Ethereum as in to buy. Let me just open up my. Let me see if I can just grab Ethereum. Just give me a moment. Let's see what's happening to Ethereum. Let me just share my screen. So I have Ethereum here, guys. Let's see what's happening here. So I have my
I
MA, which is 50, which is 200, right? Um, Currently now it's at about 1,000. It's slightly above the 200 mark, but it's below the 55. So we haven't crossed here. I haven't done, to be honest, James, I haven't done a full analysis. But even to say that it's a signal, I don't even see a signal. Looking at the current volume, right? Volume is still low. Of course, it's a buy, and this is on a 1 day. Even if I look at the 4 hours, it seems to be a bit bullish. So we are going up. We also on the 4 hours we have crossed the MA of about 200. I don't know. I don't know. But I of course what I know is that it's part of our portfolio. It's something that I would constantly acquire, but I will only use that to trade. That means it will be a case of buying and then I mean selling it later because I'm into acquiring Bitcoin. That's the bottom line for me.
and probably we
Um
can consider for staking if we have a good return with the Ethereum.
yeah,
I'm yet
but
to do a research on Ethereum
correct.
DeFi's the staking part.
Of course, Dave, constantly acquire because Bitcoin, I personally see that Ethereum is almost going to be the same as currency, and the only one that will be used like the actual traditional gold will be Bitcoin, and that's how I see it. That's how the narrative is. And Ethereum could be like the cash, the current currency, except that it has a limited supply. So yeah, so I don't know whether later after we finish mining Bitcoin by 2040, will that be as stored value? Would that be as gold? Would all the cryptocurrencies use that as a peg? Would they peg back? So that is something that I don't
Mm.
have the answers now. But like I said, I'm always keeping eye on the narrative. Where are we going? And looking where we are going now, I think gold, it's almost going to model uh, gold in the traditional sense, right? Because we know the supply, we know the demand. We don't know that in gold because there are people like Robert Kiyosaki who used to go into Peru and purchase gold mines. And his job was not to even mine the gold. His job was to hold the gold, so that when retailers is not able to get gold and there's a demand, then that's where he will start to go and mine so he has been doing that for the last 10 years, both in silver and gold. But one thing today I did not cover today is the Bitcoin. So when we look at the Bitcoin side of things, again, when when this mother starts to run, when it goes into that bull run, you're gonna see a lot of things happening. And if you look at this currently now, we are still channeling. You see,
Mm.
nothing move, and this is on a day chart, right? Of course, again, like I said, the we are at a 31,000, good support at 31,000, getting rejected at 36,000. So if we break the 36,000 mark, we will be looking at a nice run up to 40. 40 is more of a psychological barrier. If we break that, then you will see a nice run. Most likely, we will anticipate that sometime between August all the way to December. And the target, of course, is going to be much huge. And there's a reason why. We have EFTs being unlocked. We have Germany with 415 billion. 20% of that money will be going into that. Today in the news, the 401k, the US, for baby boomers. So baby boomers hold a lot of money, but they come from a very traditional background where getting per annum 8 to 10% is something that they feel is money, value for money, but not in the crypto space where you can make like few thousand% in a year, right? So, and you can even lose 60% on in a single day. So they can't stomach that kind of volatility.
Mm.
So a lot of bankings are targeting the baby boomers because it is easy money. They just have to sell them that service, and provide them, rather than empowering these people to say that, hey, you don't need the bank, you just need to open a Binance account, a Coinbase, a Robinhood, a CoinHako, and you buy it yourself, right? I mean, it's no brainer. I mean, dollar cost average buying Bitcoin. You don't need knowledge in terms of trading. You do need knowledge in terms of the other 50% we should talk about, like, we have that Dodge and VET, and Shiba, and those are bet, right? We are just betting, but we have good coins like Cardano, we have Ethereum, we have Solana, right? Kusama, right? So really good coins, great projects, and you got to keep eyes also on the market cap. Currently now, when the Bitcoin was at 64,000, the market cap was at 2.2
Mm.
trillion dollars. Today is at 1.4. So when we start to see money flowing in, and we start to see the news supporting that, and you start to see indicators of the technicals, then everything makes sense. So a friend today just asked me, he gave me a coin, and he asked me, hey, how is this investment? I told him that there's always four things in investment, right? Fundamentals, technicals, risk
Risk.
management, and cash flow, right? So we in the context of crypto, again, portfolio management, that's to hedge off the risk. Manish has showed a lot of building that passive income. So today, because the narrative makes people scared, we benefit as average investors. We benefit because we don't have deep pockets like the millionaires, right? But we can acquire these coins at a dirt cheap price. Cake at one point of time was Manish was 40
Yeah, $40.
bucks. $40 during the time where Bitcoin was 63,000. Today, we buy it at 12. We bought it at 12 US dollars. Today it's about
Correct.
15.
Today is about
So
15.
10,000 in and 14, right?
Yeah, 14.
14. And it's coming to 15. So these are coins that you can buy now, because you don't want to buy at a height, and I mean, everything will be high. Once Bitcoin runs, your BNB coins will run. So when you convert BNB to smart chain, you will
Yeah,
buy,
you
right?
you you just need to decide it which coin you need to invest it smartly, where you have a higher return on staking, higher returns of farming. So those things you have to consider, and that coin should provide some kind of swapping, has a um, not should not high in a transaction. Like if you talk about Binance, if you are doing certain transactions, you are swapping it with the Binance Smart Chain, the percentage of transaction cost is going to be very less. So invest on a coin where you're going to use it for your transaction purpose. At least buy it and keep it in your portfolios. Probably
Yep,
when the price drops or something, you want to buy it, you can use it for the transaction purpose. Yep.
right. And there's so many things you can do during the bear market, and I'm so amazed with the crypto space. So today,
Yeah, we are
myself and
enjoying the
Manish,
bear
we
market. We
make
are enjoying.
we are enjoying. I
Yes.
enjoy the bear market. So when people are crying, I'm happy. And when people are happy in the bull market, I'm the happiest person. So up
Yes.
and down, we both make. Side doesn't matter, because even if you start to stake the coin, you will see that even in the side market, which is happening right now, channeling or distribution, we are making money. Yeah.
Dave is asking what is
Dave,
bear.
basically, in the bear market, we acquire more coins.
It's a
In the
down.
bull
It's a
market,
dip market. Yeah.
right? So you buy it at a cheaper, right? It's like almost similar to a dollar cost average methodology, and we know how to actually use that coin to generate more passive income, right?
So I hope this bear market continue for some more time so that we can
Yeah,
acquire and we can build our portfolio. And next year onwards, we are ready to rock.
yeah. I tell you, by October, in the last 10 years, you see a trend, and it's always bull all the way up to Christmas,
Yeah.
right? And this year there might be a delay, guys. There might be a delay because Taproot only be upgraded in sometime in November,
Mm.
and looking at China also, it's not that easy to actually come over to the United States, right?
Mm.
They are still selling a lot of their equipment. There's proper planning that needs to be done. So we won't see that happening anytime soon, and so that's what happening now in the north side. I mean, North America side of things. They are actually, like what Manish was saying the other day. I think they are mining 50% more, right?
Yeah. So, guys,
Right.
do explore the staking feature. Staking is a very powerful tool or powerful way to generate a passive income in a bear market as well.
Right. And guys, I just want to say something. I mean, again, this is not financial advice. We're just sharing what we do.
Mm.
Do trade responsibility, do your own research. You can always challenge us if you feel that we are always open basically to ideas, because ideas actually change the game. And today, again, we are in uncharted territories for the next 10 years. There's policymakers are trying to regulate this thing. They're trying to come up with governance. They know they can't do this for a very simple, because DeFi was not even set up this way. It is a disruption to the old traditional banking system. So the only way they can control us is to taxation, through platform, through banks. Like today in the UK, they are blocking credit card transactions to Binance. So I wrote to CZ. I mean, we myself and Manish like to disturb a lot of these billionaires like Michael Saylor, Elon Musk, and all that. But uh, I think that it's an attack basically. Uh,
It's an attack, yes,
I mean that's how I
to
see it.
disturb the market for
Yeah, this
Binance.
just disturb this one particular platform instead of looking at Coinbase, or Robinhood. Robinhood just got a fine anyways. So, but I think CZ from Binance will definitely um, comply, right? So he's really on for compliance, and I think he will pull through. And BNB coins was strong. I was actually hoping BNB coins, because of 6 countries, right? We have Thailand, Malaysia, we had Singapore also doing some investigation,
Recent news,
the
yeah.
Cayman
Mm.
Islands, UK, attacking Binance. I thought that the BNB coins would be cheaper to acquire, but unfortunately, I think because people are using the BNB coins to do staking, to do like what Manish is doing, and we get the highest return, right, Manish?
Yep.
We do get the highest return, and you can't get this in any of the 4 classes. I mean,
Yeah, we are very much happy with the result what we are
yep,
getting from staking,
correct. And
and that too
we
in
have
this
done
yeah.
substantial research to even understand that even farming has potential risks, and
Yes.
there's a difference between farming, there's a difference between staking, and
Yeah,
different between
probably we'll
trading.
cover in detail about that impermanent loss
Right.
which happens in a farming. Yeah.
Right. And Loon, you are right. Yeah, do not fall for the FUD. In fact, we use FUD as leverage for us, because
Yes.
the people who
Diamond
are
hand.
not right, the people who are not empowered in knowledge will fall for the narrative of the news without doing fact finding. And that's why we show that while the news is there and it's great, we show the action. And the action is on the technology side of things, which is like the blockchain. Remember this, right? So if everybody is saying that whales are coming to purchase, then why isn't it being shown here? Why
Mm.
isn't it being reflected here? Because if you look at the highest, right, when we were, I think this was Jan 21. If you do a mapping, 401k equates to, if we do a correlation, what was the price in January? We will actually see that there's a correlation. But today, slightly went up to about 200. So don't always just listen to the news.
Yeah.
So that's all I have, guys. Thank you for joining. We'll see you again tomorrow, same time, same channel. I hope to get this loop back issue fixed so
Yeah,
I can hear
probably in
myself again.
tomorrow's session, I will share how you can find out whether the whales are coming for any cryptos or not. Because each transaction in a smart contract is all showing in a transaction details. So probably I'll show you live how you can find out whether the whale is coming to buy the cryptos or not. Yeah.
Okay, guys. So thank you. See you again, same time and same channel. Manish,
And if you have any further questions, please let us know.
take care.
Take care.